Hello everybody, Kemo Sabi here, coming at you with another video. This one's off at nytimes webpage, the New York Times. I read it by Friedman, published March 26, 2020, with the topic of EPA, citing coronavirus, drastically relaxes rules for polluters. Washington, the Environmental Protection Agency on Thursday announced a sweeping relaxation of environmental rules in response to the coronavirus pandemic, allowing power plants, factories, and other facilities to determine for themselves if they are able to meet legal requirements on reporting air and water pollution. The move comes amid an influx of requests from businesses for relaxation of regulations as they face layoffs, personal restrictions, and other problems related to the coronavirus outbreak. Issued by the EPA's top compliance official, Susan P. Bowden, the policy sets new guidelines for companies to monitor themselves for an undetermined period of time during the outbreak, and says that the agency will not issue fines for violations of certain air, water, and hazardous waste reporting requirements. Companies are normally required to report when their factories discharge certain levels of pollution into the air or water. In general, the EPA does not expect to seek penalties for violations of routine compliance monitoring, integrity testing, sampling, laboratory analysis, and training, and reporting or certification obligations in situations where the EPA agrees that COVID-19 was the cause of the non-compliance, and the entity provides supporting documentation to the EPA upon request, the order states. It said the agency's focus during the outbreak would be on situations that may create an acute risk or imminent threat to public health or the environment, and said it would exercise discretion in enforcing other environmental rules. The order asks companies to act responsibly if they cannot currently comply with rules that require them to monitor or report the release of hazardous air pollution. Businesses, it said, should minimize the effects and duration of any non-compliance and keep records to report to the agency how COVID-19 restrictions prevented them from meeting pollution rules. EPA is committed to protecting human health and the environment, but recognizes challenges resulting from efforts to protect workers and the public from COVID-19 may directly impact the ability of regulated facilities to meet all federal regulatory requirements, Andrew R. Wheeler, the EPA administrator, said in a statement. Environmental groups and former Obama administration officials described the policy as an unprecedented relaxation of rules for petrochemical plants and other major polluters. Gina McCarthy, who led the EPA under the Obama administration and now serves as president of the Natural Resources Defense Council, called it an open license to pollute. She said that while individual companies might need flexibility, this brazen directive is nothing short of an abject abdication of the EPA's mission to protect our well-being. Cynthia Giles, who headed the EPA Enforcement Division during the Obama administration, said, "This is essentially a nationwide waiver of environmental rules. It is so far beyond any reasonable response, I'm just stunned." Other observers defended the move. Granta Nakayama, a partner at the law firm King & Spalding, who served in the EPA's Office of Compliance under President George W. Bush, said the memo did not give companies a free pass to pollute, but rather provided guidance in a challenging situation where many industries are facing unique circumstances. "It's a very straightforward and sensible, in my view, guidance," he said. Agency officials said the new policy relaxes compliance for monitoring and reporting only so that facilities can concentrate on ensuring that their pollution control equipment remains safe and operational. "It is not a nationwide waiver of environmental rules," said Andrea Woods, an EPA spokeswoman. "For situations outside of routine monitoring and reporting, the agency has reserved its authorities and will take the pandemic into account on a case-by-case basis." The memo said the compliance changes were retroactive to March 13th. And a little thing about Lisa Friedman reports on federal climate and environmental policy from Washington. She has broken multiple stories about the Trump administration efforts to repeal climate change regulations and limit the use of science in policy making. Alright everybody, it'd be great if you'd hit that like button, awesome if you leave me some comments, and wicked if you subscribe. Kemo Sabi out everybody, thanks a lot, and we'll see you in the next one.